Hey, what's up YouTube? More here from GrumpyOG's up against, well, you'll see in a few seconds, in round 1 tourney siege. Let's see how this one goes. I'm going to try not to edit as much as I can, so you can see everything behind the scenes. I go straight into this one, like I literally jump straight into this one. Go to the team, the safe team, the Hey Gang, Riley, and Belinus. I don't have the Luis one built yet, so I've still been running this one. Didn't even check the artifacts because I checked beforehand, and let's see how this one goes. Alright, she stripped 2 the units. We're gonna go for skill 2 here. We don't land anything on the Tessa. Can we land the defense break? Okay, we land the defense break, attack break, and stun on the Tessa. We get procced on right here. The Hey Gang gets really low. We're gonna have to cleanse that off. Luckily we proc. We're gonna go for a skill 4 here just to heal up a little bit more. And now we are gonna work onto the Tessa. He is on Nemesis though. Skill 2. Alright, we should be able to kill that Clara pretty soon. We're going to put the immunity up to play it safe. She procs again. We're going to try to land the stun. We didn't land the stun. We stunned with the Belinus. Skill 4 going out. Not the best start, but we kind of recovered here. We're full HP. We should be able to win this one. We're going to go and secure the kill on the Clara. Now it's a 3v2. We're going to work onto the Tessa here. He's not going to be able to do much to the Riley. He is hitting pretty hard, and he's proccing. But we should be fine here. We have that skill 4 up again. We're going to use the skill 3. We land the defense break and attack breaks. Nice counter. And we should be able to kill here. Perfect. We secured the first match. Now we have 9 more to go. We had to share the replays, of course. And since I did jump straight into it, I didn't really have a chance to show you guys what they were running. Even though it doesn't really matter, you guys probably looked at the siege page to see what people were running. You might have seen this already, but just in case you didn't, I'm going through it really quickly. Here are the defenses that they were running. If you guys wanted to slow it down or check it out again, you can go to the siege page and then look at it from there. But we're going to go ahead and jump into the next attack pretty soon. We're going to jump into this one, this Carcano, Laura, Savannah. We're going to bring in Jean, Leo, and Helena. Now this team has been working out really well. Hopefully it doesn't fail us here. Honestly, I wasn't trying to show the runes and artifacts in this video, but I had to double check what I was running just to make sure, so I recorded it anyways. But they are all on Will. She's gonna go for a skill 3 here. Let's see if she lands the strip. She does land onto the Helena. Skill 3 going out. No defense break though, and no proc from the Carcano. We should be fine here. We're gonna transform into skill 2. Alright, nice. We're gonna provoke. We only landed on the Savannah. We're gonna have to try to stun here. Okay, no stun. We're gonna transform. And we're going to work onto the Carcano. If we can get him down, then we should be fine, but it is on Nemesis. Now, luckily, to make this a bit more safe, the Helena did proc. And we are going to transform here. Work onto the Carcano. Proc into transform. Skill 2 going out. A little bit of damage. Transform again into a skill 1. Now, the Carcano's pretty low here. We're going to try to push back the Savannah. We do land it. We're going to try to stun. We do stun the Carcano, thankfully. We don't land it onto the Laura. Luckily, she didn't sleep proc. We're going to transform again, and this should secure the kill onto the Carcano. Alright, there he goes. Now it's a 3v2. And at this point, I just started working onto the Laura. I had a feeling we were going to dismount her with the Leo. And now that she's dismounted, we should be able to win this one. No problem. We're going to work onto the Savannah. Transform here into another skill 2. I think I'm going to have to get this Helena, the siege skin, after the season. She's been putting in work this season. And we secured the kill onto the Laura. GG's onto the next one. We're going to hit this Clara, Vigor, Danu with Miing Dovolution. So my thing is here, if I'm able to outspeed it, I should be able to Lucian it unless it's Lucian proof. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's not Lucian proof. We're going to go ahead and boost up, and we should be able to kill it. 2 to 3. Now it's a 3v1. And this Clara will be going down. She doesn't die to the Miing. She's kind of on a hybrid build. I'm probably going to switch her up to just more damagey. And then for this next one, we're going to hit this Clara Krakateo with Fengyan Tetra Leo. And let's see how this one goes. We get stunned up. Let's see if this deal is going to be hitting pretty hard. Skill 2 going out. He's targeting the Leo. And this is the damage Leo. So this isn't looking good. We're going to go for a skill 2 bubble on him. Alright, we recovered a little bit. Now we're going to start working onto the Kraka here. We don't want to deal with her skill 2 and her revive in skill 3. Okay, she goes down to the revenge proc. Now it's a 3v2. And we should have this one in the bag as well, unless the steal procs like crazy. But he's not landing the defense break, so we should be fine. Okay, the Clara's proccing. We proc the Endure. He goes for a hit, another hit, but he will be going down. Now it's another 3v1 against the Clara. This one's going to be another win. These hits were going by super quickly. After this attack, I ended up jumping into another attack, which was this Siri, Vigor, Misty. Again, we're going to Lucian this one. If we can outspeed it, then we should be able to Lucian it no problem. Alright, we do. We're going to boost up the Lucian. Can we clear it? Alright, we do. GG's. Now for this next one, we're going to hit this Chandra, Zen, and Beelzebub with Belial, Wendy, and Camilla. I hope I said it right for you, Randy. I probably butchered Beelzebub, whatever it is. Now I do want to say that this was probably my sketchiest match, and I did have a lot of minus wind on my Camilla and Wendy, but this Beelzebub was doing a lot of damage and I didn't want him to die. I typically like to kill the Dark Demon last, but unfortunately because this Wendy is on revenge, I think he does die to it. Look how hard he's hitting. The Wendy almost dies. We're trying to focus the Chandra here. We do get a proc here, so we heal up a little bit, but not too much. And at this point I kind of figured that that Wendy's gonna go. The Beelzebub is super low. He's one ball hair. I had to go for the skill 2 here. We don't kill the Chandra. We go for a skill 1. Not enough damage because it's not the damage Camilla. There goes the Wendy. We kill the Chandra into skill 2. We kill the Beelzebub. Now it's a 1v1 against this Zen. But that thing is, once we kill him, that Beelzebub is going to come back and he can potentially do a lot of damage to this Camilla, killing her. So at this point, I was kind of hoping that I had the Belial up whenever I killed the Zen, but the Zen will be killing the Belial again. The good thing is that we are at full HP, so even if the demon comes back and uses skill 2, we might be able to tank a hit. So as long as we don't get low, which the Zen isn't doing any damage to the Camilla, we should be fine. Now, are we going to have the water demon up by the time the dark demon comes back up? Let's see. We should be able to kill here, right? Not enough damage, 1 HP. He kills the water demon, and we're going to have to kill him here. The Beelzebub comes back, uses skill 1 procs, doesn't kill the Camilla, and we secure another win. GG's. For the next one, we're going to hit this Hertidi, Ophelia, Vigor team with a double snipe team. We're going to use Praline, Bethany, Covenant. The idea here is we're going to snipe the Vigor, then the Hertidi, and leave the Ophelia for last. We didn't get outsped by that Vigor, but it is pretty damn fast. We're going to secure the kill onto him. Alright, now we should be able to snipe the Hertidi. Nice. Now it's a 3v1, and this one is going to be another win. Unless we crash. Is the game going to crash? Nah, just kidding. It's not going to crash. While this was going on, I just want to let you guys know that it was a crazy day in general while this was all happening. Everything kind of lined up perfectly, thankfully, and honestly, it was just a really great day. Maybe I'll tell you everything that happened at the end of the video, but yeah, so we're going to secure the kill here for another win. GG's. Now for this next one, we're going to hit this Clara, Vigor, and Misty with Galleon, Bernard, and Julie. So if we're not Lucianing, then we're probably going to be using this team because it's really damn good. Let's see how it goes. Now we got to hope that we don't get outsped here or cut. Let's see how it goes. We're going to go ahead and boost up. Do we get cut? Nope, it should be tuned pretty well here. We're going to go for skill 3. And we cleared this one. GG's. For the next one, we're going to run it back turbo and use the same offense against the same defense. Same runes, same artifacts. Except this is a regular Bernard, not a 2A1. Didn't have time. But it's basically the same thing. The only thing in this one is that my Julie skill 3 isn't maxed. So hopefully we can clear it. We have Pure in the chat saying to Lucian it with Myrne, but we're already in it. We're going to go for skill 3. We land 2 of the 3. And can we clear it? We almost cleared the Vigor. It was super close. But I think if we had the additional damage in the skill 3, we could have probably cleared it. And this is another win. GG's. Now for the last attack, we're going to hit another Clara Savannah Tessa with Tessa, Lulu, and Yanhua. It hasn't failed me yet, but let's see if it fails me here. I know some of you guys probably already spoiled it or already saw the results. The Clara's going to go for skill 3. She doesn't land the strip onto the Yanhua, so that's kind of good, but we get defense broken. She procs onto the Lulu. Tessa's going to target the Tessa. Luckily, he did have the attack break, or else we could have probably died there. Now we're going to target the Savannah. Nice proc. We secure the kill onto Savannah. Now it's a 3v2, and this one's looking really good. We're going to go for a skill 2. Then we're going to cleanse that defense break off. And we're going to start working onto the Tessa. We landed the Oblivion on Tessa, so we should be able to damage him a little bit more. Can we land the defense break? We almost kill him, but he is going to die to the dot. Now it's a 3v1. And at this point, I kind of wanted to mess with my guildies. So I just decided to type in the chat that I basically lost the procs, just to see if we could get a reaction out of them. But we waited for a little bit. They didn't end up saying anything. And as you can see, I sped this one up for a while. But yeah, we secured the win for the 10-0 in the tournament. Really crazy. We shared the replay. And we actually ended up rank 1 before the siege ended. We have Pure Stinky Mage super close behind us, as well as Blue. And we did end up winning the first round. It was a really crazy experience. Now we're going to fight Oxitocina next. That one's going to be super tough. And I actually got my #1 contribution this season in this siege. I just couldn't believe it. I don't think you guys understand how happy I was because of all of this earlier today. But let's go ahead and open up this trophy box, and then I'll tell you kind of just like everything about the day. So we actually get a pretty decent box. We get a good amount of crystals. We get some LD pieces, a scroll, and a couple of runes. And we also get a Grats from Pure Mage 69. Thank you, Pure. I couldn't have done it without you. Honestly, I couldn't have done it without you. And we're going to do a few summons in the background, but I do want to give you guys a quick story about the day, because it was a really crazy day. I was supposed to go to work early in the morning, but my client canceled, so I ended up having free time in the morning. I was supposed to do homework before class today, but that means I would have to do it after work before siege or after siege before class. And luckily he didn't assign us homework, so there was no work, no homework. Then I only had siege at 12. But the thing is, I was super anxious, so I was just doing things around the house. Then I ended up doing siege. I got the 10-0, that made me super happy. I left, went to class. We had a quiz today. The professor completely just screwed up, so he ended up giving us full credit for the quiz. So that was really nice. So as I was walking back to my car, I decided to check how the siege was going. I log in, and then I have a private message from Pure Mage 69 saying fuck you. So that could only mean one thing. I go to siege, and then I saw that I was #1 contribution, which is just super crazy. And that leads me to the next thing that I wanted to say. Shout out to Pure and Maggie. They really helped me out a lot this season. I grew a lot because of them. I also wanted to give Pure, Maggie, Grumpy Gramps, Deku, Alex, and Ugg a shout out for the 10-0s. Shout out to the big boss man for accepting me into the guild and giving me a chance. I really appreciate it. Shout out to the GrumpyOG's, and lastly, shout out to you guys. Thank you all for all the support. Like, it's honestly just been super crazy. I got past my sub goal for the month, and I finally got caught up with what my actual goal is for the month, which was 15-16 subscribers. Thank you guys. You guys have been absolutely killing it. Thank you. And for the last part of this video, we do have the Nat 5 summon event. Let's see if we can pull a Byung-chul or another Leo, maybe even a Bulwark. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, for all the love and support. If you're new to the channel, maybe consider leaving a like, comment, and subscribing, as it helps put my channel out there to new people. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next one against Oxitocina. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace.